Just hit me up. If I'm not in the game, I'll be free.
Opening play in the drive and also give them a first down.
Usually we see runs like this as the defense breaks down later in the game, but this guy is setting the tone early, running through all types of tackles and put the defense back on its heels.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. A quick throw. It's Arcega-Whiteside. Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and that'll make it 2nd and a foot or so. If you're these receivers, you got to be ready, because when he's going to throw it quick on that RPO, he's going to throw it quick.
And this is why you spend time with your guy, either in the offseason, during the week, the whole bundle. Because sometimes get the ball to him right away.
And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
2nd and inches is oftentimes an invitation for an offense coordinator to take a big shot downfield because he feels like he can come back on 3rd down and pick up the first down. But sometimes you just don't want to break tendency. Stay with what you are, stay with who you know, and go get the first down. That's exactly what they did.
Wentz now on 1st down. And complete to Zach Ertz. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. That reception, his 600th NFL catch. Congratulations. Quite the accomplishment. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch. Good for 8 yards. Wentz on to give to Sanders.
Haven't been a defense coordinator yet that thinks 2nd and 2 is a fun situation to try and defend. The playbook is wide open for an offense, partner.
Nice job holding to 1 after that 8-yard pickup on 1st down. This is 3rd and 1. Very likely 4-down territory even if they don't get it, though. They'll try and run for it with Sanders. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, and it'll bring up 4th down.
Now 4th down.
He punted 3 times in the loss last week as he sends this one away. And this works out well as it'll kick out of bounds at the 11-yard line.
At their own 11-yard line.
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. They'll run for the first time with Phillip Lindsay. And he'll get this one up to about his 14.
Number 30.
Give him 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. And he gets up near the 25 to about the 24 before going out of bounds. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Faking the give to Lindsay. Here's Locke. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Rodney McLeod. And they will finally stop him, but a great return. Gets that football all the way down to the 16-yard line.
But
when I looked down, he was kind of shaking his head right after he threw that pass. What did you see?
Well, from a defense's perspective, anytime you have your eyes back towards the quarterback, you're in a position to make a play on the ball, whether it's a big-time play by you or an overthrow by the quarterback. You have a much better opportunity.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. So after the INT, here's Wentz. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown.
Complete to number 80.
Zach Ertz. His third touchdown now on the year. And the Eagles have taken the early lead.
I know a lot of coaches like to break their season into quarters. And how about the first 4 games for this guy? 3 touchdowns scored, really making his mark in the red zone here in the first month of the season.
Elliott good with a PAT. And that makes the score 7-0. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 the score as they start 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. This is the tight end fan. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. 19 yards there on the catch and run.
You don't always expect tight ends to be big in terms of run after the catch, but after that play, he joins a growing band of players that's putting that stereotype right on its ear.
Check, watch 54, watch 54. Stop your whining. Mike 5-4, Mike 5 out. Mike 5-4. Grab it. Hey, watch this. Ready.
On 1st and 10, here's Locke.
Oh,
And it's intercepted. Darius Slay with a pick.
Why did lob? I don't understand why it fucking lob.
And it's fairly obvious, isn't it? He's got to start making better decisions with the ball.
That's now 2 interceptions in the first quarter. After interception number 1, there was a long talk on the sideline. And now he's made another mistake.
Yeah, he's just been kind of laying these passes out there. He's kind of been floating them a little bit. He's got to be more decisive in his reads and definitely more decisive in throwing the ball. Rifle it in there every now and then.
And he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about. They'll run. It's Sanders. Open space inside the 10.
Wow, okay, Madden. This shit wasn't happening yesterday to me. This shit was not happening yesterday to me at all.
And the Eagles had 6 to their lead.
Well, partner, that was another explosive run, and one thing I
Wow, Madden, really? This shit was not happening to me. I dominated yesterday.
But for big runs to occur, the wide receivers have to block well downfield.
And then you have to have a good guy carrying
Wow,
the ball, too,
man.
right?
Okay.
Oh, without a doubt, you need that difference maker lugging the rock.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively. Obviously, 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor? Maybe you break the ice a little bit, like, hey, didn't we practice in that color jersey all week, not the one that you're throwing it to? Or maybe you have to be stern with him. But whatever it's going to take to get the message, it has to be done. He's putting the game in jeopardy.
On 2nd down, a run with Lindsey. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 12 yards there and a 1st down.
I have to admit, I'm excited by that play call and the end result, because this is a team that's down big early in the first quarter, and a lot of teams will just panic, abandon the playbook, and just start firing the ball all over the place. It's way too early for that. Stick to what works for you.
Down double digits, and we talked about their game plan being both running and passing there. You're right. They're sticking to the game plan, getting the ground game going.
A lot of football left to be played.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Now to the air, Locke.
Oh.
And Locke throws another one. It's intercepted. Darius Slay with a pick. So that is 3 interceptions now in this first half, and you hate to ask the question, but let's be honest, we're thinking about it. Do you need to go in a different direction next series?
Potentially. We know that he's probably not going to be on the Pro Bowl ballot. That's not really his stature here. But he has been their starting quarterback for this game. So they've got to weigh things about who's behind him. Do they think he can snap it back into gear? Maybe change up the play calling to help him out a little bit.
On 1st and 10, it's Sanders. And he's going to get this one down inside
He's
the
not doing
15.
the
It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. Well, they're making a real first-quarter statement with a run game, no doubt.
For those who remember old-school football, running it, establishing things, seeing backs find holes, get through them, they've got to like what they're seeing from this unit so far. Right now, they've decided to, as you said, establish the run game, and they've been successful doing it.
Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. Shotgun now for Wentz. He's going to drop this down to Sanders. And he gets the first down yardage.
Hey, give him the fucking first down?
The 10 at the 11. A 3rd down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. Wentz going to throw. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he is in
Madden. I'm in fucking man coverage.
Miles Sanders with his 2nd TD of the game, his 6th on the year. And the Eagles add on to their lead. Boy, these guys are off to the races, Charles. 20-0 already, extra point pending.
Yeah, you always hear that term. They just boat race someone. Heck, it's car race, motorcycle
fucking
race,
Madden.
plane race, whatever you want. Right now, they are sprinting past them.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
5-yard line.
And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. They'll start on the ground with Lindsey.
Are you fucking kidding me?
12. At the 23, it's 2nd and 12. 21-0 our score after 1.
21. Broncos nothing.
Let's go, let's go, let's go. 8, 3, 2. Double dog, that's the way. Check 24, check 24. Check on.
On 2nd and 12, Locke. Man open, he's got it complete to Cortland Sutton. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. That one good for a first down pickup of 18 yards.
At the 41-yard line.
Here's the backup now, the former Badger, Melvin Gordon. And he will be brought down at about the 43 that time.
Fletcher Cox on the tackle.
Fletcher Cox there for the tackle.
Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 43-yard line.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Shotgun snap and a give to Lindsey. Give him 3 on the run there. Now they're looking at a 3rd and about 5.
Some of these play calls, I think they're a little conservative, but you know me, because it's easy to sit up in this booth, right, and make all the calls and think I'm going to be correct. But I would like to see them open things up, because otherwise this defense is going to gang up on the run and shut them down.
Watch safety creep, watch safety creeping. Safety's creeping. Bravo! Check 42's the mic. Check 42's the mic. I'm trying to collect. 42's the mic, 42's the mic.
From the gun on third down, Locke. And that will be incomplete. The passing game not in sync here early. And now it's fourth down.
An attempt at a deep ball there. They didn't get it. But, boy, they're going to need a few of those to actually hit in order to get back into this game.
Good thing they do have a little bit of time here still left in the contest. Decent-sized deficit, but not one that they can't manage. And no move to get the offense off the field. They're going on 4th and 5. And he has the first down yardage before they bring him down right at the 45.
That's good.
Give them credit. They knew what they wanted to dial up on 4th. They executed it for 9 yards, and the offense stays out there. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
At the 44-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd.
On 2nd and 9. Locke. This one complete to Jerry Jeudy. And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 31-yard line. A gain of 13. It's a first down.
31-yard line.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Locke on the give. It's Lindsey. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. 10 more there and another first down.
Exactly what they needed right there, because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off, because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
10 at the 21-yard line.
On first down, right back to Lindsey. And not much to speak of there. Maybe a yard down to the 20.
The tackle made by Brandon Graham. 1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9 at the Eagles' 20-yard line.
They give it off here to the tight end. And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5.
That's good for a Denver Broncos. 1st and goal at the 6-yard line.
They'll run with Lindsey. And he'll do a nice job here just to fight his way back to the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal.
Leads to 2nd and goal at the Eagles' 6-yard line.
They come up here with another shot from the 6-yard line, and it's 2nd and goal now. Locke going to hand it off here to Gordon. And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. Melvin Gordon, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Broncos cut into that lead. That seemed like a much-needed touchdown after 21 unanswered points to start the game.
It's not often that you equate a football game to a golf tournament, but it's like you don't want to shoot yourself out of the tournament too early. So they needed that touchdown to make sure that they got an opportunity to not just get back into this game, but a chance to win it later if they continue to play well.
Extra point from McManus is good. And they'll cut the lead to 21-7.
Brandon McManus.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
5-yard line. The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. After the long touchdown out of this offensive sales, because they had it going pretty good last time too.
Had to sit over there for a little while, didn't they? You know, they were eager, amped up to get back on the field after just scoring, hoping to get the ball back quickly. That didn't happen, so I'd say come out, just kind of get started again. You know, it doesn't have to be anything dramatic. Just get moving, get loose again, and see if they can get it downfield.
Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33. Here's Sanders. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. He'll lose a yard on the play, so now they need 3 yards on 3rd down.
And that's what I'd like to see out of this defense, a little fire, a little toughness. It hasn't been the best first half for them, but they did do a nice job there, forcing a loss on that play.
up at halftime. I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth,
Yes,
and he's miles away and smiling.
And happy. That might be the third down stop that they needed because they've had a lot of trouble slowing down this offense in the first half. This might be their opportunity to get off the field.
This is fielded at the 27. Call it 38 yards on the punt, no return. And the Broncos take over, first down and 10. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2 minutes. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. We're on first play of the drive, going for 14 and also going for a first down.
10 at the 41-yard line.
Block now on first down. Oh, he'll air this one deep for Judy. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down. Earlier in the quarter when the defense was keying on the run, you said offensively they need to open things up, take some shots downfield. Didn't work there, but they did.
Yeah, I'm not going to change my tune now. I still think it's the right play because when you take those shots downfield, you open.
Eagle pressure, too much this time. Down he goes. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important third down.
Come on, set. 50. Play. 59. Hey, tight that. Ready.
From the gun, it's Locke. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
And that's a nice job there because you got to play the ball, not the man when in coverage. That'll keep you away from a lot of needless penalties. He's able to knock that one away.
And the win last week punted 4 times as this one's away. That'll be a 40.
Yo, what up?
In their next drive. And now the clock reads precisely 1 minute to go in the half. You want to run the 1 minute offense? This is a good test right here.
It certainly is, and definitely not a time to think about kneeling and going into the half.
Yo, bro, I don't understand this shit. Yesterday, these niggas wasn't getting one-play touchdowns on me all day. Now today, I give it up like it's fucking. Just giving it up like nothing.
That first down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7. Play fake to Sanders. Now here's Wentz. Gonna look deep for Jeffrey. Oh, and this ball's tipped and intercepted. Picked up by Michael Ojemudia.
Who?
He had a little bit of the turnover bug last week. 3 interceptions. Not an absolute disaster, but another one here.
And what
You start to get a little worried.
You worry about your team as a whole because you have to find a way to make those interceptions quote-unquote go away, and that means your defense. They've got to go out there on sudden change and at least hold people to field goals.
Now, what were we saying of play who?
Davion Taylor there to bring him down.
Defenses always talk about earning the right to rush the passer on third down. What offenses want? Win first down so they can set things up for themselves better.
And that wasn't helpful there. Not a big impact on first down. He's got his big tight end, Fant. A 1-yard gain there following the 3-yard pickup.
No, I was talking to Benga. He said I play someone.
Big window to throw. Coverage wasn't too bad there.
Yeah, they had him under wraps pretty well, but somehow able to muscle his way open and catch the ball.
I gotta look at their contract. I can't take no penalty.
Throwing his lock on third down. And that will be incomplete with a clock down now to 13 seconds.
But did I sign him to a new deal already?
Here's Sam Martin now, as he'll punt it away for the second time. He'll send this one into the mile-high air, and it's a good one. James now to return. It'll be
I'll look at your
37
team.
yards there
I can come up with something.
and there'll be time for maybe one final play before halftime. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Time for a final kneel down or a safe run, and then they can head to the locker room with a lead.
Yeah, or they can even run a screen. You know, something they feel is somewhat safe that might actually pop and turn into a big play.
And he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this first half of play. So we have come to halftime in what's already a 2-touchdown game. As now we send you out to Orlando.
I was talking to Benny since I played someone.
Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports halftime report. It'll be the Broncos getting the football first in this second half as they trail, and we are back underway. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
In what league?
Lock and the Broncos going to come up first
Nah.
and 10 at their
I don't think I traded.
25-yard line.
Oh, he gone. The guy that
He'll start things with a handoff to Lindsey.
the guy that must have had the team last traded him.
At the 23-yard line. 2 yards the loss, second and 12.
I think it's pretty evident. We can say what a difference a week makes. Last week, he ran pretty much
I ain't trying to get
wild.
on.
They did pretty much what
That
he
boy
wanted
Clutch
to do.
came in for me last
But this
game.
one, they've stopped him cold. That, to me, that's good scouting and even better execution.
Yeah, and they stopped him behind the line right there. They obviously watched the tape a few times and made some adjustments. Now left side, a completion to his tight end. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. It'll wind up being a loss of 2. And it'll be a third and about 13.
I look at your roster, bro.
Shotgun snap to Lock. And that is incomplete.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
Here's James returning. A very good kick there, but 15 yards on the return. And out will come the offense as they take over.
Shit, you're in my division too, aren't you? You're the Rams, right? Shit.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They were able to get the ball back here, didn't surrender any points. Now they'll look to add to that lead.
Now, how about the boost the defense gave them? Going right out on the field, shutting them down, not giving up any points, and turning the ball back over. They want to do their part now and show them a little respect and some gratitude by scoring some points.
And to get a little more cushion.
We can come up with something, bro. You just got it. What you call it? Let me see if I have another game after this. If not, the thing is, I gotta let my shit charger hop out. I'm gonna eat something here
First and
too.
10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look.
What up?
They fake the give. Now wins. Rush coming, and he's taken.
Is tomorrow better for you?
Oh, free safety blitz. That can be a gamble.
Because I'm right here. I mean, after this game, I'm about to hop off and get something, eat something, and get washed up and all that shit. Oh, no doubt we can get it in.
Otherwise, a big play could result for the offense.
And the job becomes twice as difficult now after the sack. It's 2nd and 20. He's going to air one out. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. J.J. Arcega-Whiteside, the intended receiver. 3rd down here.
I know the initial focus was on how far that pass was downfield, but how about the coverage on the play? Able to stay with him, get his hands where the receiver's hands were going to try and catch the ball, tips it up in the air, and knocks it away.
Incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. From the gun, it's Wentz. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up fourth down.
From a defensive perspective, they had exactly what you want anytime they want to throw the football. There was pressure on the quarterback. They were getting after him, and they tightened down on the receivers and forced the incompletion.
And I tell you what, he got it from 58. That had lots of leg behind it. These kickers now, it used to be
when I get on later, we can talk. You give me Jared Goff.
Yeah, isn't it funny when we prepare for a game, when you look at the background?
Yeah, I'll take Jared Goff because I'm about to lose what's his name in free agency. Garoppolo. I'm not re-signing that shit.
All-state wrestlers, right? Baseball players. We're finding athletes all along, and now they're just specialists putting it through the posts.
Lock and the Broncos going to come up 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. And some room to roam now. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. That's a good chunk of yardage. It's going to be canceled out.
And we always talk about hidden yardage in a game. That's going to count as that because now it doesn't go on the books, but now they have to make that up again, don't they?
Now it's Lindsey. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down.
And this shit keeps messing up.
If they want to start getting back into this game, it behooves them to get better on first down.
Yeah, certainly not what they were looking for there out of the opening play of this drive. They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. Throwing now is Locke. Got a man open. It's Sutton. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. That'll go as a pickup of 32 on the catch and run. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10.
You can get C.J. Mosley. Or you want someone younger so you can build.
They'll run here with Lindsey. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
You want Miller?
It's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run.
I can do that.
And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
And he's going to be taken down. Pressure gets there back at the 39-yard line. Derek Barnett able to maneuver in for the sack.
But nothing takes to start down the drive quite like a big loss on a sack, does it?
No, now they're looking at a 3rd and long, and suddenly the momentum shifted to the other side of the football.
And old Mo is a very, very fickle man.
Block off of play action. Open man, he completes it to Judy. Evades the tackler, and now some space. And he's brought down.
I'll do that.
Not before he reaches the 8-yard line. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
You want Jimmy G just to have a quarterback this year?
Hustling to catch up. Here's 1st and goal from just inside the 10. 1st and goal, Melvin Gordon. And they'll get this from the 8 to the 5. Pickup of 3.
Every team we ever talk to that continues to run the ball in a game, even when they haven't had much success, all talks about attrition, don't they? If you keep running it, eventually good things are likely to happen. It's been a hard go in this game today, hasn't it?
Yeah, this defense, they've met pretty much every challenge in front of them this afternoon.
They're still trying to run the ball, but they're not finding much space.
And he's going to get him about 3 yards closer. He's down to about the 2.
At the 2-yard line.
Well, he did get a taste the previous week. He got into the end zone, trying his best to get there in this game. So far, he's been denied.
Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal.
Switch! Check on!
A run now with a tight end Fant. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Denver. Noah Fant, his first touchdown on the year. And the Broncos get a bit closer. McManus now for the extra point. It's up and good, so they claw back into it, 24-14 now.
Shit, what you call it? Go Project. You guys a better team than me. I already played much.
Brandon McManus
After the touchdown,
That shit take too long, bro. I don't feel like doing all that shit. Plus my handicap ass gets tired after 3 or 4 games.
7 yards deep. And we see James, he will not return it, and they'll bring it out to the 25.
Now, if someone hooked me with the players, I played, but going through all that shit. The last time I played Ultimate Team was, I think, 2018, where you had the cards.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. This now a 10-point game, so things tightening a little bit after that last score. A good push there from that offensive line as Sanders able to take that forward for a gain of about 6 on first down.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here, and what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while, get at least 2 first downs, give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
From the 31, Wentz. Open man is Arcega-Whiteside. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
And when you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him, because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
He really does, and the best part about that play for him, I don't think that was his primary target.
I don't think so either.
I think he had the read, figured out where the blitz was coming from, and went to a secondary target for a really nice gain.
Broncos 14.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Working from the gun, Wentz. And on the catch right side, this is Sanders. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there.
6 fucking.
It's a gain of 6 on the play, and it'll make it 2nd down.
Up 2nd and 4 at the 42-yard line.
Sanders here as they run out of the gun. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 41. Call that a loss of a yard, and things get a little more difficult.
Yeah, I got a lot of players. I mean, there's not a lot of people I'm gonna be able to keep.
They're gonna have to stack the box and make it difficult for them to move the ball.
Made it very difficult right there, and now they need to repeat that effort.
Yeah, bring 7, 8, 9, whatever it's gonna take to slow them down.
I think I'm gonna let him go to free agency.
From the gun on 3rd down, Wentz. And this is going to be incomplete.
I might, I don't know.
In this football game, because if they pick up the first there, that clock keeps rolling.
Has to be a little frustrating for them, because they know that if they pick up a first down there and continue to eat away at the clock, really increases their chances of closing this one out. Now they're likely going to have to give the football up and sweat it out on the sideline.
So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. 37
yeah, I signed him.
With no return.
How many years does Kittle have left on his contract?
In their own territory. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. Their defense was able to force the punt. That's the good news. But this is still a 2-score game, and they need points on this drive, and in a relatively quick manner. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
Now that's a mountain of a man that just made that stop, isn't it? But he's more than that. This guy's nimble and quick. More than a space eater, he just made a great play there.
From the 17, Locke. That's going to be caught by Judy. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. The catch and run, good for 18 and a 1st down.
This possession means so much for them. They've got to focus on this drive.
Shit's still going crazy, but
Gotta get a score.
Yeah, so good with a field goal. Don't necessarily need a touchdown. On 1st down, Locke. He completes this to Sutton. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. And he's going to be taken down with a marker on the field. So let's see about the call. So he was holding from that left tackle position.
Everyone tries to keep their hands inside when they're blocking ever since they liberalized the rules where you can extend them out. But sometimes they get out a little wide and they get detected grabbing some cloth.
On second down, here's Locke. Oh, he'll air this one deep for Judy. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be third down.
We've seen that the deep ball's been a part of their game plan all afternoon, but they've had trouble hooking up on it, unable to successfully find the end zone over the top.
The Broncos on third down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6. And that will be incomplete.
Has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts, this time on third down.
Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
Arlie, I'm in a game right now.
Here's Sam Martin now, as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. So a change of possession here on the punt. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They've got a chance now to put this game away following that last defensive stop and punt. A quick throw. It's Arcega-Whiteside. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup. I don't want to make a story where there's not one, but he threw the 3 interceptions last week. Looked a little uncomfortable. He looks much more comfortable today.
Yeah, just 1 pick so far and his team leads. So now they can play complementary football, meaning if he takes care of the ball, his offense, if they're humming along, the defense doesn't have to be out there as long. He's taking care of his guys on the other side of the ball.
They're enjoying a 4th quarter advantage.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 35-yard line.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Wentz now to throw. And boy, that one drops incomplete, but if he was hit a fraction sooner, it may have been a fumble.
The good signal callers will never go back in the huddle and play the blame game because they need those guys to protect him. But on that last one, his offensive line, they lost their leverage very quickly, and that's why they were able to get to him and hit him as he tried to throw the football and force an incompletion.
The Eagles on third down, just 1 for 5 to this point. This will be 3rd and 5. Now Wentz. And he connects with Ertz.
I'm in cover 4.
And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. An Eagle first down, Wentz to Ertz.
First down, Philadelphia.
So after 2 first downs, they get another here. 1st and 10 at the 45. Now a play fake. Wentz. And he takes a shot.
There's no way he's getting a fucking off like that.
J.J. Arcega-Whiteside, the intended receiver. That'll bring up 2nd down.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
Wentz will try again on 2nd down. And he finds his tight end. It's Ertz. And this is going to be another first down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos' 40. 15 yards on the play. First down.
Another nice pickup through the air, and I think a lot of people might expect them to run the ball in this situation, Brandon, but with this lead, they're electing to throw the football. Swings, slants, quick outs, things that they consider safe.
So a 1st and 10 now in Denver territory, right at the 40. Now left side on the swing pass. And they'll have it in the red red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. 23 yards on the play.
These guys are running offense like you drive. The pedal is down, stomped down. How about that? Back-to-back completions. They are rolling.
So much for being conservative and running that football. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Into the red zone, Wentz. And he'll take it into the end
Wow,
zone for
man.
the Eagles touchdown. 3 touchdown passes now for Carson Wentz. And the Eagles able to push further out in front.
For the point after.
Great corner route there. Not only able to catch it, turn it upfield, and get into the end zone.
It usually involves a little bit of an extra move, doesn't it? You've got to get them thinking that you're moving to the middle of the field and you're breaking away to that corner. Boy, that was well executed.
Jake Elliott to kick off for
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. Taken about 7 yards deep. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And just looking ahead, it would appear that that bye week is coming at the right time. They'll have 2 weeks to chew on this one, though probably not one that they want to chew on. A poor performance from start to finish. Right off the bat, it's a 1st down to start the drive, 12 yards. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Throwing to
Get the fuck out of here. It's not dropping that fucking ball, bro.
And now it's 2nd down.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
Back to the air on 2nd down. It's Locke. Down under 2
And
minutes
fucking
to
Jerry
go
Jeudy drops the
in this
fucking
football
ball.
game. So it's Bronco football as we get you reset here. They face a 3rd down now as they try to find a late score. Again, they'll throw with Locke. Got a man. It's Jeudy complete.
I'll have to look, homie. I'm concentrating on this game.
And that one results in 35 yards.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard
So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Now Locke again. And down he goes. They sack him back right around the 41-yard line. Jannard Avery. It'll go as a loss of about 8 as he gets in there to drop him. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. Defensively, you look at the numbers. Another incomplete passer we just saw, and they're under 200 yards passing for the game, so they've done their job on that side of the ball.
Yeah, recently I was actually working a game where a quarterback had a streak of 5 straight games without a 200-yard game, and that was a big talk, both in his town and amongst his team. How do we get the passing game going? So big credit to them, holding them under 200 today.
That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on 3rd down. He was trying to find Noah Fant, the tight end. Locke with a quick throw out to Jeudy. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. But despite the completion, they're going to wind up losing 3 there. 2nd down. Now on 2nd and 13. Locke. His throw caught at about the 5. Now the Broncos going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 ticks remaining on the clock. Picked off by Rodney McLeod. If they had designs of kind of wiggling their way back into this one, that hurts their chances right there.
Man, to put it mildly, look at the lead, look at the deficit, trying to make a play downfield. Everyone seeking to be somewhat the hero. Didn't turn out that way at all, and you're exactly right. It's going to take a lot for them to have a chance to win this one now.
And he's going to lose yardage here. Back to his own 18. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
2nd and 12 at the 18-yard line.
So fly, Eagles fly. It's a victory.
Hope you enjoy the game and check out the cats. Appreciate y'all watching, man. Hit that subscribe button. Hit that notification bell to get whenever I go live.